applying for a particular funding, the funding should be within the criteria set by each funding. For example, TILF, Trade and Investment Liberalization Funding. You applied for TILF, but when you read your project note, your concept note, it talks about improvement of K-12 program in the Philippines. So automatically, that would get tick in the scoring template. So even if your criteria 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might get a perfect score of 20, 15, 10, 10, 5 respectively, but if you're applying with the wrong funding, that should not be considered technically. So once you get a yes tick on the left side, the fora or the senior officials will now rate on the criteria 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what are these criteria? I don't think you could see from the back. I'll just read it for you. Anyway, we will be giving out handouts. E-handouts on this to all participants. So for the first criterion, it supports the priorities of the Apec fund to which it is applying. So that's 20%. It's big because that would indicate how well you understood the particular funding and the criteria. Criterion 2, whether your project appears to be of strong quality. For questions on this, you can raise questions maybe later because this can be expanded later. For the third criteria, whether your proposal supports your economy's priorities. So when you write a project proposal or concept note, you should be able also to know what are the economic priorities of your economy, of the Philippines in our case. So in our case, basically you have the ambition in 2040, we have the PDP, Philippine Development Plan 2040. So at least you should have a working knowledge of all this economic development thrust of the Philippines. Does under 4, does your proposal or concept note support capacity building? Meaning, does it enhance existing structural or institutional policy? Does it enhance your sectoral concerns? Does it enhance your sector? Does it make business easier in the Philippines, in your locality? And so on. For criterion 5, does it support cross-border collaboration and benefit multiple economies? So, sa question ni Attorney Jessica kanina about energy sufficiency, in Apec, you are encouraged to really cross-collaborate with other fora. So if your concern is women only, that might not get higher grade because you should be able to cross-collaborate with other sector. The purpose there is to maximize the multiplier effect. So when your topic is about women, you should make sure that at least some sectors are involved, or some economies are involved. So women, for example, on business, and then women on trade-related services, or women in rural areas, something like that. So that it should not basically be about women. So you have the total final score of 60. It's weird because it's not 100. 20, 15, 10, 10, 5. So if you get a total score of 60, you have higher chances of getting funding. But as I said, all the proposals are ranked. And in one funding, there might be 1, 2, 3 proposals which get the funding. It depends on the amount available for each particular fund. So for your scoring template, you have the question how well the project addressed the priorities of the funding. On the relevance, why is the project proposed? on the impact, what is the project seeking to change, on effectiveness, how should the project reach its objectives, sustainability, whether the benefits are likely to continue after the project is completed. That's important because in APEC values continuity and sustainability. So when your project is done, doesn't mean you stop there. You should be able to conduct a feedback mechanism activities as well to develop more innovative project in the future. That can be useful also for other sectors and other economies. Not necessarily your sector, but something that is relevant to other sectors in the economy. Efficiency, that will also be rated or taken into consideration. How well the outputs measure against the inputs. We talk about the economy's priorities already, and then capacity building, and then cross-fora collaboration that benefits multiple economies. So this is sort of a timeline on the submission of a project proposal. So you can put forward anytime your project proposal because that will be considered for the next or for the following project session. So for example, if you come up with a brilliant idea now, after this seminar, you can jot down all the necessary summaries of your project or concept note. If it doesn't pass the March deadline, it can always be submitted again for the July deadline. And we take care of that. We take note of that as well. So for your cover sheet, it must be a self-funded project proposal cover sheet because there's also a cover sheet on self-funded project proposal. Endorsement must be endorsed by the forum and by the economy. Compliance, it must comply with all the APEC guidelines and practices. Reporting, important because after the project is done, you are required to submit a financial report also. Completion report with the financial status of the report. What are the purposes of your concept note? In a nutshell, it should be able to capture the relevance of the project with regards to the APEC goals and the forum strategies. It should be able to demonstrate the benefits for the whole APEC region. So it should not be something which is only beneficial for the Philippines because funding comes from all APEC economies. So it should be something which is also beneficial to them because you will be inviting the other economies. If you would like to have a workshop, for example, or conference, the other economies should be invited. Not all necessarily, but you should be able to have to invite some economies. That will also lend support to your program. And there should be a program logic, which means that the project reflects a causal chain between the outputs, the outcomes, and the overall objectives of your project proposal. Getting started, the template. So we'll show later the template. So make sure you download the most current version. So every year there could be changes in the concept note. So if you're not sure about the form that you're going to use, please contact us. The co-sponsors, it should be at least 2 co-sponsoring economies. And the concept note should have only 3 pages maximum. So you have to be clear and concise. It should be something which is readable and should be something which is not something which is not beating around the bush. So you go straight to the point. It should be direct. It should not use jargon. It should not use technical terms. Make sure that you're writing for the general public because the people who might be scoring your proposals might not be technical people. They could just be diplomats like me, generalists. They could not be experts in their fields. So make sure that your language is a layman's language, so to speak. Make it understandable to a first-year high school student. This is how the concept note look like, but it may not be visible from your end. But this afternoon, we'll be giving out hard copies, so you can practice already drafting your concept note. If you have brilliant ideas already by now, or you have it. So on top of the form, you have their title which says Apec concept note. And then after that, you have a project title. Make the project title catchy. It should not be too kilometric. It should be something which captures the concept, which captures the essence of your idea, of your project, and it should be within that space provided. On the second part, you should pick the particular fund that you're applying for. So you have the general project funding, you have the TILF, you have the Apec sub-fund, etc. There are 4 boxes. And then you have the Apec forum. This is the Apec forum you belong to, that your concerns might belong to. So, if you're not sure about the forum, you can contact us again and consult us. The proposing Apec economy, it's the Philippines, the co-sponsoring economy. So by this time, when you submit your concept note, you should be able to identify already the 2 co-sponsoring economies. How do you socialize your idea with the co-sponsoring economies? Or with the view of getting support from co-economists. That's why it's important to attend meetings like this to network, because the process in Apec is very complicated. It's competitive. Your proposal might be good, but if it's not well circulated ahead of time, it might not have enough support. So you should know someone from your government sector which handles your concern. If you're a doctor proposing, for example, something on medical tourism, know the DOH people. If you propose something on trade, know the DTI people. And from there, you don't need to be close friends naman. You don't need to be meeting each other each weekend. So exchange of business cards is enough, and emails is enough, and then from there your names would be floated during maybe interagency meetings. Oh, this people, this person has this brilliant ideas. We have to support this, something like that. So for example, if you're applying for the July project session, by this time you should be able already to know which agencies to contact to. And be sure also to CC us, the DFA. Our email is apec@dfa.gov.ph. apec@dfa.gov.ph. So under the co-sponsoring economies, you have the expected start date. That's you should be able also to calculate already the dates that you would need to